The power vacuum she had created, now filled by the corrupt and arrogant Zhang brothers, was no longer sustainable. Her most loyal and capable ministers, men she herself had promoted, saw that her infatuation was about to destroy the empire she had built. They had to act. A group of high-ranking officials and generals staged a palace coup. They did not move against the empress, not at first. They stormed the palace, found the Zhang brothers, and executed them on the spot. Then, their swords still bloody, they marched to the empress's bedchamber. There they found the woman who had terrorized China, no longer an emperor or a living god, but a frail, sick, old woman, powerless and alone. They politely, but firmly demanded her abdication. The reign of terror was over. Wu Zetian, the woman who had murdered rivals, deposed her sons, and forged a dynasty, had no moves left to make. She was forced to step down. Her son, Li Xian, the one she had deposed and exiled decades earlier, was brought back and restored to the throne. The Tang Dynasty was back. Her Zhou Dynasty, the ultimate symbol of her power, was abolished and died with her. Wu Zetian was moved to a separate palace, where she lived out her last few months in lonely confinement, dying later that year. And in a final, ironic act of defiance against history, she was buried in a joint tomb with her husband, Emperor Gaozong. But her tombstone, which should have been carved with the long list of her incredible, brutal, and revolutionary achievements, was left completely blank. To this day, historians debate why. Was it her own final arrogant statement that her deeds were too great for mere words, or was it the ultimate final insult from her enemies, who sought to erase the very memory of a woman who had dared to rule them? It remains a silent monument to the most complex, brilliant, and terrifying woman in China's history.